Hey everybody, this is probably going to be this is going to be a really short video, and I know you've listened to all your other YouTube channels and stuff talk about ad changes, and you're not getting the ducats unless you hit certain benchmarks and whatever. And so I'm going to say some things real briefly. Number one. That doesn't really affect this channel. And I know some of you have noticed that I really just don't have a bunch of subscribers. If you go and look at this channel, you'll notice a couple of things. Like, number one, it's nowhere what it was like back during like Teen Titans, and really, like 3 to 4 years ago. It's nowhere close. The other thing that you notice is that I'm pretty much the old man sitting on the lawn, sitting on the porch now. The new cats have come up and done well and planted their flag and found their piece of land out in the homestead, and it's all good. What I'm more concerned about is some really good channels possibly not having enough subscribers to be monetized, and so what I would tell you is, like, and I'm not going to say any by name, and you all will go and find them out for what they are, but I would encourage you, if you want to see quality Heroclix stuff still on YouTube, just go subscribe to every Heroclix channel you possibly can, just to support them, so that in the long run that there's still stuff here. And I look at it from a perspective of a person that's done this for a long time, a real long time, going back to, like, I remember the first set that I looked at was the Green Lantern movie set. So that far back. It takes a long time for people to get their quality up. I usually tell people the first 50 episodes of a show is usually crap. 25 guaranteed. If you go and even look at, like, my old shows up to episode 100 to what they are now, like, my analysis and thought process is far different. But again, we were dealing with a way different culture back then than what we're dealing with now. But I would tell you, definitely, take the time out and support the community, the Heroclix community online. And that's really it. I went without ads to sort of give the finger to YouTube because of how long it took to get paid out, and for how much work I put in, and the amount of ads that's run on my channel up until that point, and seeing very little of it. When previously, the ad revenue was double than what it was now, and it would pay out more frequently, like when I started YouTube. But the sad part is, like, YouTube isn't the best platform for getting paid. If you actually, make movies and stuff, like Blip.tv was actually, like, where I started hosting, and it was actually really good for hosting, your videos on, and their AdSense was, well, not AdSense, their payout was just way better. It was double YouTube's back at YouTube's height of pay. So I really want everybody to know, like, just because stuff is on YouTube doesn't mean, like, YouTube is the only place. I know there's certain creators that I've watched and listened to, due to their fear of being censored by YouTube, they're going over to Minds.com and a few other places. And Minds is a little bit, it's not the best layout. I'll say it like that. They need to work on that, but it's there. And so I would tell anyone out there, like, if you want to support net neutrality, support a free internet, just don't hang out on YouTube. Find other places to watch content. If vid.me becomes the new hotness, I hope to see Heroclix shows over there too. So that's it. I really appreciate your time on this. I know it's not the typical upload. Don't worry, I'll be back ranting about X-Men or something. Probably X-Men because it's hot fire garbage right now. And I'll be talking about something here later. Hopefully, I can get some guest schedules. Like a bunch of my plans for 2017 fell through. One of them was sort of the world tour, where I get a whole bunch of people from different shows on Starting Over podcast, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to. So that's it. Thank you all for listening, and remember, we all have to start over sometime.